Hi there, my name is Aleya Harris. I'm based in Los Angeles, California, and I am the owner and founder of Flourish Marketing. So, I am a busy entrepreneur. I own a company, and before I owned the company that I have now, Flourish Marketing, I was the head of marketing for North America for a larger company. And there's a lot of stress, and then that stress compounded inside of my body and rolled around and did some funky things, including chronic fatigue syndrome, random things that I couldn't pinpoint, like random hives that happened at random times that I couldn't figure out. And I went to all of the doctors, the allopathic medical doctors, and they were like, they did everything short of telling me I was making it up. And I was like, I have a photo of the hives. I'm not making it up. Tell me, what am I allergic to? What's wrong? And I still couldn't get the answers I was looking for. Luckily, I was already working with my spiritual coach, who just so happened to have this pretty nifty tool that we could use together. And she said, hey, this tool is going to be awesome for you when you are trying to pinpoint all this crazy stuff and you don't know what it is, and you're pretty sure it's not because you're allergic to all of the things that they think you might have been allergic to. What can you do on a different level and come from a different approach to get the answers that you're looking for? So when my coach introduced me to NES Health, I was truthfully a little skeptical. I was like, well, nothing else has really worked, and this sounds like straight up voodoo. And I was like cool with voodoo, actually. Like, I was like, you know what? That might work. At that point in time, I was willing to try anything, but this sounded a little bit too far off the beaten path, in my opinion. But I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a go. So she did my first scan, and it was undeniable, right? I looked at it and I said, oh, well, that makes sense. And well, so does that. And I was like, really? It got all of that just from my voice? And then she goes, then you're going to take these salty water droplets. She didn't say it like that, but that's basically how I interpreted it. I'm like, salty water droplets for real? First of all, you're going to do your voodoo hoodoo magic and scan me, which I was kind of a believer of. Then you're going to have me look out here in these streets looking like a fool, taking salty water droplets, talking about I'm doing energy work. But as I said, I was willing to give anything a try. I had the hives, I had the tiredness, I had all the things. I said, hey, not only did I get my salty water droplets, my Infoceuticals, but I also got the My Health device. And I said, okay, let's do it. I'm all in because nothing else has worked. After I received my Infoceuticals, I followed the instructions to a T. The first day, nothing. And I was like, okay, well, nothing works on the first day. I mean, even voodoo, I think, takes a little while, right? Second day, nothing. The third day, I'm out with my husband, and I was saying hello to just everybody and anybody on the street. I wanted to like skip and run and sing. And my husband's like, are you okay? And I said, I just feel awake. And it made me realize that I hadn't actually been awake and I don't even actually know how long. I had been moving through the motions of life asleep, not alert, not truly aware, kind of with this veil of fatigue surrounding every action that I took. And from that point on, I said, okay, salty water droplets, you and I might be besties. So I kept going and I kept taking the Infoceuticals. And I finished the first month of my regimen while I was also using my Health device. And I was able, like, it wasn't a full straight path. I wasn't like from then on, I skipped through fields, was never tired again. No, there were some dips and ups and downs. But overall, I felt more engaged in life. And I said, I can't keep this to myself. This is good. This is some good stuff. So I believed in this so much that I started offering it to my clients. Now, remember when I told you that I owned a marketing agency? It might seem a little unorthodox to most people, but I'm a firm believer that the entrepreneur, the owner, the founder, the empire builder's energy is inextricably linked to their cash flow. So your glow and your cash flow cannot be broken apart. And I was running up against clients who I could not serve in the way that I wanted to serve them. Yeah, we were doing marketing. Yeah, we were doing email sequences, all this lovely stuff. But they would say, well, I'm exhausted. And I can't really show up and I can't really manage my team. And, I don't even have that visionary spark anymore that I really need to scale to the high 6, 7, etc. figures. But you know what? Just write me the email sequence. It'll be fine. Like, that's not how that works. So NES Health gave me the opportunity to help empire building entrepreneurs in a new way. I was able to combine the scan, the Infoceuticals, my health device with business strategies so that people actually felt like they could show up for their businesses. When I started doing that and getting clients and getting coaching clients and working with folks one-on-one, pretty cool stuff started to happen. There were clients who hadn't created content in 6 months for their own business. They hadn't shown up in the way that they wanted to. And then they started with the protocols. They started moving through the system. And in a week and a half, they had created the next 3 months worth of content. There were also clients who couldn't make decisions about what they wanted. And it was really tied to some of those built up emotions that had become part of their biology. And as we began to release those emotions and use Infoceuticals to give additional information, corrective information to their body field, well, they were able to move forward with more clarity, make stronger decisions, feel more confident in their decisions as an entrepreneur than they were able to before. So one tip that I have for other NES Health practitioners is to use guided meditation as a modality to help support healing within the NES Health system. For example, I spend a lot of time in the life journey screens with my clients. Let's say, for example, it shows that love is out of balance. Well, then yes, they would get the love infoceutical to support them in bringing that back in balance and providing that corrective information. And also we will do guided meditations around love. We might do journaling exercises around love. I might have them do exercises where they're writing out love letters to themselves or writing out their love letter from the universe to them. All of it really helps get and keep that focused intention around their healing process, around a certain area. It also has them reminded of what the infoceutical is doing. And as we know, intention leads to stronger and better healing responses. So if they're focused on the exercises that they're doing and they're taking the infoceuticals that are in alignment, I've noticed that the healing is not only more profound, but it's an easier healing journey and they take their infoceuticals more regularly. So before I started this journey with NES Health, I would have never thought that I would be a firm believer in salty water drops to help you make 6 figures. That's not how I thought that this was going to go. But now I understand that infoceuticals, your energy, your glow, the information that your body field has is integral to the amount of money in your bank account. And I will sing that from the mountains on high because I've seen it work not only in my life, but in the lives of my clients. And I'm very thankful for NES Health for allowing me the opportunity to change lives in this unique way.